Hi, welcome to our podcast,
which is called.
the Flipside podcast.
No, it's not.
What's it called?
It's called the Flipside Movement Podcast.
Oh my gosh, the Flipside Movement podcast.
And if you haven't already done so,
Welcome to the Flipside.
no, that's not what I was
Give us
getting.
a like, give us a subscribe, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Apple, Spotify. Coming at you from every angle we can possibly do so. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and please give us some positive or constructive feedback.
We were having a conversation the other day that every time we're doing a video log and it gets to the end of it where we're doing our outro, I always get Julie to do give us a like, give us a subscribe, give us a thumbs up and all that lot. And she says she gets it wrong every time.
Yeah, you said I do get it wrong every time.
You do.
There you go then.
Yes. So welcome back. Yeah, it's been another extended break between episodes. Julie's extremely tired once again.
Yes, I struggle with what we call chronic fatigue, so please forgive me. I'm not very well.
We try our best. Yet, when we are in the parks, she doesn't stop. Doesn't make sense.
It's different. It's a different
Is
pace.
that like Disney money? Disney money is not the same
Yeah.
as real life money.
Yeah, it's infinity.
So tiredness is not the same as Disney
It's
tiredness.
a different kind of The chronic fatigue I'm struggling with is debilitating.
Yes.
But when we go on holiday, it's a little bit different because there is like a natural break from what I'm doing, and I get recovery from what we're doing, as in like going around the theme parks, because that is therapy wise, it's better.
It is.
It's not as stressful as like
No.
other things are going on.
No, that is very true. Day-to-day things, life.
Yeah.
So I've made the decision that moving on from our previous episodes, we are going to try to start, not right the way through, but we're going to try and start to talk about our very first trip to Florida together. Because I've been before.
This one time when I went to Florida.
I went to Florida in 1994. I've said it before in other episodes that actually remembering it is difficult. I can't remember half of the stuff we did.
And the thing is, you weren't even a Disney fan.
I wasn't actually a Disney fan, no.
No.
And I would quite happily say I wasn't as much of a Disney fan as I am right now up until the point of us going in 2022, where Julie was making plans to go with a friend of hers, and those plans got scuppered. So, yeah, I said we're going in a nutshell. Yeah, it was a very quick turnaround, wasn't it? I think it was November 2021. I turned around and said, that's it, sod it, let's get it booked. And we went. Was it? I think it was around November, wasn't it?
No.
Was it not? Was it earlier than that?
November.
When I said let's get it booked.
Oh right. No, I think so because of the lockdown, me and my friend had organised to go just after when we thought that lockdown was going to be easing up. And then due to lockdown and due to circumstances around the lockdown and all the implications that came with it, financially it didn't work out very well and timings didn't work out very well. So we got a refund off it and planned to do it again in the future. But then upon discussions with Tim, he got rather jealous that I was making these plans. And then he said, it's not fair because my kids will want to go. And then I was like, yeah, but it's not fair because I want to go and I've wanted to go since I was a child. So it came to a conversation where then you had it with your children. Unfortunately, both your kids went, not interested. And I went, da-da, and now we can go.
That made it.
But he waited off having that conversation for so many years.
Yeah. The one thing about me growing up was I was never inclined to travel or book holidays. I was never inclined to travel or book holidays. And I don't know why, because now I'm absolutely hooked.
It gives it something to look forward to. Yeah, you were very much like, I don't want to book anything. I don't want to book anything. I don't want to book anything. I was like, right, okay. And it was all very last minute when you wanted to do it, and that was quite stressful, especially in around my job because I work shifts. But for you, it's easy. You can easily get your leave and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. So it's very different for me. So I have to plan a bit more. But um, going back onto this, it was not so much that. It was just more so the fact that you just wouldn't want to. You didn't want to go to Florida or Disneyland. And you
No,
weren't interested. Disney World. You weren't interested.
no, I don't know why.
And the most I could get you to do was to go to Paris.
Paris, yeah, we've done Paris.
But I think because I because I made the plans with my friend, and due to COVID and the lockdowns, I think because of that, I just think it made you go, I want to go. So then you went, right, we'll go. After you spoke to your kids, and your kids said bye bye, and then we decided to go, and we did a great idea of go out for 3 weeks.
Yes, 3 weeks is a very it's a nice period of time. 2 weeks isn't quite enough. 3 weeks can feel a little bit too much. Depending. No, all right. Sorry, wrong. Never too much, but it depends if you are non-stop for those 3 weeks. So let's say, for example,
I disagree completely with what Tim's saying, by the way.
our first trip out to Florida was 3 weeks. We had 10 days staying at Disney.
Mm-hmm.
We had 11 days staying at Universal.
And you wanted to do it that way around. We had to do it that way around, and you were devastated by it, weren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I said I wanted to do Universal Studios first, Disney afterwards.
Now, the method in my madness was I always deemed Universal Studios to be the more grown up, more thrill ride sort of theme parks.
Which it is.
Yeah.
It is. Thrill ride. You've got the Velocicoaster, you've got Hulk, you had Rip Ride Rocket. So thrill seeking rides, it definitely was. Because there's not as many intense ones over in Disney like that.
No. But Disney has the magic. Disney has that immersion that Universal doesn't quite have. So once we had done the Disney and moved over to Universal, as much as we did love being there, I mean, look, we stayed at Cabana Bay and we had Volcano Bay on our doorstep.
That you can't fault that.
No.
Those that's the best part. So if you're ever going to stay at a hotel, I say Cabana Bay.
Cabana Bay, yeah.
Every
every day of the week. It's such a nice hotel. It's not expensive. Well, you say it's not expensive. It's not as expensive as numerous ones that are available, and I don't know them off the top of my head. But
what's that?
Universal hotels.
Oh, right, now. Because I'm not really. Even though you got all the other ones, you got like the one that's right. Is it not Planet Hollywood or Planet?
You got Hard Rock.
Hard Rock.
You got Hard Rock, and again, let's not waste our time trying to figure out the names.
Yeah, you got them that are right next to the parks, and the things that they can bring you is sometimes if you're spending enough money, you get the express passes. However, Cabana Bay, the luxury of having just coming downstairs and walking straight out and going in through the back passage is great. That's the best way to go.
Yeah, yeah.
So
the
and the view's lovely because you get the view of what do you call it?
The volcano.
Yeah. So it's amazing.
Yeah.
But madness, there was no method to this. It was just pure madness, is to go that way round. And a lot of it is because you're more of a Harry Potter fan.
Yes. Yeah. Come on. Up.
Sorry,
the dog's here again. Come on, up, Bailey. Up. Up you come. Up here. Up. Thank you.
Hi, mister. Just move my phone. There you go.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's take it back.
Okay.
Let's go right the way back to booking it. So, 3 week decision to go for 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Getting it booked in with our employers.
Mm-hmm.
To which I really had to do some sucking up with my employers at the time.
Yeah, your employers weren't very flexible with 3 weeks. Mine were.
There's a lot.
They believe that my leave is my leave and I can use it how I like.
You want. Whereas a lot of companies, especially the sort of business I'm in, having a prolonged period like 3 weeks off is a big chunk of time all in one go for the job that I do. But anyway, a lot of sucking up Got me the 3 weeks, which was good. We got it booked through a company called Ocean, Florida. I nearly forgot the name of them then. Really good. Wonderful guy named Harvey over there. It was a very quick turnaround for booking. Went online, put all the details in what we wanted to do. Next thing you know, you've got a phone call, guys on the phone. This is how much it's going to cost you, and do you want to put a deposit down? So it was case of, we agreed on it, got the deposit down, and away we go. And the plan of action was we flew with
We didn't do Busch Gardens, did we?
No, we didn't do Busch Gardens. It was literally Disney and Universal.
Was it literally then?
Literally. Now, we flew with Aer Lingus.
Oh, yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, I was going to say Virgin, but we actually didn't. We flew with Aer Lingus, which, again, I couldn't fault them. I don't know how we managed to get seats at the front of the row with nobody in front of us, obviously.
It's at the air steward.
Yeah. We had the steward sat facing us. To which we got into a bit of a chat, explained that it was. I think I said that it was Julie's first time out to Florida and out to Disney, and to which he came round with some glasses of Prosecco.
I don't drink.
It was lovely of him to come with them, but Julie does not drink. So being that high in the sky, that fizz went to Julie's head straight away, even though we were mixing it with something lemonade to water it down.
I got some lemonade and kept trying to dilute it, but I was like, and it ended up making me just want to fall asleep. I was like,
it's probably a good thing. But
no, I enjoy being on the plane though. So.
True. It was a good flight. It was good food. What more can you say? There was nothing unpleasant to say about that flight with Aer Lingus.
No, it was really nice. It was very clean. There's loads of videos and stuff to watch.
Well,
films.
at the time there was. We can't say that now, but at the time we flew out, there was plenty of films. I always like to go for the kind of retro films when I'm flying, so I ended up watching Caddyshack.
Yeah, because I did say to you, just be careful.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Because we're out to Orlando and you've got kids on the flight, and Caddyshack is very 80s. And...
Yeah, it was a typical 80s kind of rude comedy.
Yeah. Things were out on show.
Yeah, they were.
I have a tendency to go for horror movies.
Yeah, so Julie does this wonderful thing that, especially if she's had some sugar, she wants to give you a running commentary of what she's seeing when she's watching something. But even worse is she does jump at frights. So being on the plane with her headphones in, of course, what were you watching? Can you remember?
No, but I remember another flight where we were going and there was a woman behind and she was killing herself laughing because she'd seen the film that I was watching, and I was so engrossed in it. I was like this, and I was like looking at the screen, and I was like getting closer to the screen, and she knew that the jump bit was going to come. So she'd said that she nudged the girl next to her, who I think it was her daughter, and she went, "Just watch out." And then I went, "Oh!" like that. So I jolted completely back and screamed really loud on the plane. And I turned and looked at you, and you're like, "You gotta shut up, you're on the plane." And then the woman behind just tapped me on the shoulder, and she's like, "That was so funny. So much fun to watch, because she said, I just watched you getting closer and closer to the screen, and she goes, and I just knew the jump bit was coming."
I think you lose your awareness of your surroundings as to how you're going to react for certain things, which is funny.
Says you watches Caddyshack.
Yeah, well, I'm not I'm not shouting out that.
No, but you've got all the things on show on your screen.
Yeah. Well, they shouldn't put it on there in the first place then, if they don't want people to see it.
No.
So yeah, it was a wonderful flight out there. I've got right. So when you watch other people's vlogs and they say when they arrive in Florida and they walk out those doors initially and the heat hits them, they always say there's a smell and sort of a natural sort of, I know I'm in Florida sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That first time getting there, being in your hood.
We didn't really have that. I do remember it the other times. I don't remember it that time.
Do you not remember that first time?
No, because we didn't. The times I do remember is when we've walked out and gone to get a hire car. But how did we get from the airport to our hotel the first time?
So we got a
Taxi.
taxi. Well,
Right.
we got a cab. It was a pre-booked cab, if you remember rightly.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
I remember.
I
Yeah,
pre-booked it before
because
we went out.
we couldn't get it any earlier because our flights changed, didn't they? And then
Yeah,
we were landing earlier, and we're like, oh my god, get the taxi earlier.
yeah. But it was a real good process,
Oh,
you know.
yeah, he was really quick, and so I don't think we really felt it in on that time. I think it was too quick. I think we were too quick to get in the car and too quick to go. I
Do you,
think we more soaked it up the second time.
quite possibly. It's sensory overload, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
you're
too
too
much all.
fast
Yeah,
because you've landed. You've seen the, you've seen
the terminal.
the terminal where everyone's filmed.
Yeah,
You know, the flag and the carpet, and it's got a very significant look. If Tim can import it, import it here. But it, yeah, and then you get the screen that changes with Disney, and I think we were so mesmerized with that. And then we were so lost in where we needed to go because we were frantically looking for where we needed to go,
yeah,
and we were getting really flustered. I think we were more flustered because the taxi driver said he was there and we didn't know where we were going,
mm.
and we were going back and forwards, up and down on escalators trying to find him.
Yes, yeah,
So I
that's
think
right.
that time was way too more flustered for us to be
Yeah,
able to walk out and say, bang, there it is, it hits us. The only time it ever bang, there it hits us is when we've slowed down because we're going to get our car and
the hire
drive.
car. Yeah,
Yeah,
we haven't been in as much of a rush. I mean, look, I do get very
stressed.
stressed, controlling, demanding, you know, and what have you. When we get somewhere and we've got to do something, it's like now.
Short-tempered.
Short tempered. I mean, look, what again?
Snappy.
Going on a trip. When for
Grumpy.
you, when for you does the holiday start when we're going away somewhere?
Once my bag's gone through, and I know there's absolutely nothing I can do without anything that not packed, and I get on airside, that's when it starts.
Okay.
Because I love being at the airport. I love being on the plane. I actually love the build up.
So Julie has said, like, I mean, we've got a trip coming up very soon, and I'm saying, oh, I can't wait. Julie's turning around and saying, well, I can wait because she said I don't want it to be over, so she doesn't want it to come round too quickly.
Because the quicker it comes around, the quicker it goes, and then you're in down mode. So I like the build up. I like the excitement to knowing that we've got somewhere to go and we're going somewhere, and
Hmm.
it's something exciting. It's something new. Because we are lucky this year. We got two new holidays that
Two
are
new
coming.
ventures.
Yeah, two
Yeah,
new places we're going.
yeah,
So I like that. I like that feeling of excitement and stuff like that. And then I like the traveling there, but I still feel stressful because my head does the to do list. Have a packed, have a packed, have a packed, have a
yeah.
packed. Have a turned this off. Have a turned that off. Have a turned this off. Is the house going to be okay? Is the dog going to be okay? All that kind of stuff as we go. And then once we're there and my bags go through, I'm like, yeah, there's nothing I can do now.
Yeah.
And the bonus side to go into America is now understand I can buy everything out there,
Yeah.
and people
So,
can understand me.
yeah. So in the past, going over to Spain and things like that, where they don't speak very much English, you're always taking
Or
everything out
Japan,
that you
or
possibly need.
Asia.
Part and parcel, yeah. Part and parcel now is going out to America. One of the loves to do is to go to somewhere like Walmart or
Yeah.
Target or what have you.
We
To
said that we're
which,
going to do that when we go on this one, didn't we? Because we're going back to America
yeah,
this year.
yeah,
So we said that we're going to go, and we haven't really done them. We've only done it briefly.
yeah. We've nipped in, nipped out.
We've
Yeah,
never and you can see the shop. The one that we went to was immense. It was
yeah. Our
absolutely
very first
massive,
time. Well, it
huge.
was on this trip, wasn't it? In
Yes.
fact, we can get to
Yeah.
that in a minute. Then, yeah. Well,
Okay.
depends. This episode might not be as much as far into the trip as what I thought. We might
Yeah.
have to carry it on the second one. But
But back to what I was saying, when we were booking it, you're more a Harry Potter fan. I'm the Disney fan.
yeah, yeah, that's true.
You don't like saying that, but I'm.
No, you're right.
And
Yeah,
so you were more excited, and you were thinking. I think you were thinking like the Universal Studios was going to be as grand and as big as like the Warner Brothers trip that we went on that time down to London. I
yeah,
think
no,
you thought it was going
I
to be
would. To
immersive
be
like
honest,
that.
I wouldn't compare. Look, each part's got its own kind of perk or unique thing, and I feel that I don't know because we proved ourselves right the second time we went. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent here.
Mm.
My head's spiraling. We did Disney first and
It was
Universal
amazing.
after, and it was only when we were in Universal part way through we just turned around and said,
Done that the wrong way
"Do you
around.
well not done it the wrong way around, but do you miss Disney?" And it was like, "I'm glad you said that because I was thinking the same thing." It's a
I think the thing that done it for me was so you stood at the castle and all the fireworks are going off and all the projections are on the castle. It doesn't matter how far away you are, it's still massive. And then when we were stood at the school, the castle,
Hogwarts. Yeah,
Hogwarts, and the projection was on and the fireworks were going off, the fireworks looked smaller.
yeah.
But they also the force what's it called? Force perspective
Perspective. Yeah, of
is
Hogwarts isn't as good.
amazing in Disney,
Yeah.
with the exception of Hong Kong's Disney. Um, that's really really good. But unfortunately, it was just because we felt so when you went into things like Star Wars and you were in and around there, and you were going to Argus Cantina, or you were going to the shops, or you're going down the queues to go to the rides and stuff. You felt like you were in Star Wars.
Mm.
Wherever you were, you felt like you were in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Whereas when we got to Universal, and also the characters in Disney are
Oh, they're
spot on.
top notch. They're top
I mean,
notch.
I hugged Pluto, and they must spray and clean that suit so many times because it smelled amazing. He smelled so clean. But then we went over to Universal Studios and Captain America, and somebody
Oh
else
God.
walked around the corner and another character, and I was just like, the suit was too loose and baggy.
I know they're not basing themselves off the MCU universe, as in like the Avengers and
They're
things
more
like
the
that.
comics, aren't
They are
they?
the comics, but even so,
Suit
to
weren't
have
tight.
to have somebody dressed up as Wolverine or
That
Captain
yeah.
America. I'm sorry, if you're gonna do Captain America, get a bodysuit that makes him muscly.
You must have stiff. They've got to have different size suits.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, you didn't really feel like you were in when you were in that side. You didn't feel immersed into a comic, and that's what I think they wanted you to feel like you're
Mm.
immersed in a comic. Then when you're over in Doctor Seuss land, you don't feel you're very much in Doctor Seuss land. You think I just feel like I'm cutting through.
Yeah.
The only place I'd say a little bit you feel immersed that you're in a land is when you're over in the Simpsons land, because you've got oh my god, what's the pub called?
Moe's
Moe's,
Tavern.
yeah. So you got Moe's, then you've got like the guy with the donut and stuff outside. See, and then you got Quagmire and not Quagmire. That's the wrong one. That's Family Guy. That's
Quagmire's Family
giggity
Guy.
giggity. What's the policeman called in?
Oh, Chief Wiggum.
Yeah. And you got him and his crash car and the
Mm.
water. That place felt great. That felt very immersive.
But then you've got Men in Black just seems to be stuck up that top end.
Yeah, and then you've got a waste of space where there's where you it was used at Halloween to have the show,
Yeah, yeah, the big yeah, the theatre.
and then you had the theatre for the animals. So that was good. I enjoyed that, but you don't feel immersed into anything.
No. Oh, the only thing you do feel immersed in is actually Harry
I was
Potter's.
just about to say that
Yeah.
you stole my thunder.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Like even when you were at Rip Ride Rocket, you don't. When you're walking down, and you're meant to be in New York, you don't feel like you're in New York. It's painted and it's faded. It's not even
Oh,
kept up to date.
only when you're going round near where they do the Blues Brothers and stuff like that. You're in between the buildings. It
Yeah,
is
but I'm
like
talking about New York, where Macy's is, and this
yeah, yeah.
Ghostbusters
The
building is. What was that?
it was just me kicking the
Oh right.
bracket for the microphone.
But that's where you don't feel as immersed, and that's when I'd say that that's where a lick of paint or some kind of TLC was needed. Because even when you went down the road where Born Identity or Born whatever it's called,
Yeah, the Born.
Born
Yeah, stunt,
the Born Stunt Show,
cycle.
even there's you could just have more going on,
Yeah.
and that's where the difference was between there and Disney. There was
Disney.
always something going on. When you went into Harry Potter's, well, that was just polar opposites because there was so much going on. It was good. It was great. I did enjoy both sides of Harry Potter. You bought the wand.
I bought the wand on that first visit. That was a must.
But it wasn't a reward, though, was it?
I tell you what. Look, we are jumping ahead here.
Okay.
We are jumping ahead from the beginning of the kind of the trip in a nutshell.
Right, you take it back again.
Take it back. That's like
Go
a
on.
bit like going ba la 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 la.
Go on.
Love Baymax. Yeah. So arrive at the airport. Obviously, you get your first ride of the trip is jumping on the monorail that takes you from one terminal to the other.
Mm-hmm.
Where you collect your luggage, and then yeah, we got the Uber to our hotel. And where did we stay? We stayed on resort for the entirety of the trip, on resort Disney and on resort Universal. What was the hotel we stayed
Pop
at?
Century.
Pop Century.
See, he does this to test me and see if I can remember.
It's a great hotel. Look, we're not the most wealthy people in the world, and we don't want to go all out and spend an absolute fortune on staying in the top-notch hotels.
But we don't stay in the hotels. We just sleep there and then we
Yeah.
get up and out. So
Yeah.
my theory, it's always been my theory, is I'm not wasting money on a big luxury hotel
Hmm.
when I'm not going to be there, or room, should I say, when I'm not going to be there. My intention's to be out in the park as soon as I get up, until the last minute I can be in the park till.
Yep.
Someone needs to be kicking me out and grabbing me and pulling me and throwing me out the park.
But even so, the quality of that hotel walking in through that door
It was still good.
It's yeah. Look, can you fault it?
No.
You're walking in.
It was just what we needed and just what we wanted.
Yeah. It was
Clean. It was nicely clean. It was clean. It was done up. It was painted well, looked after, managed well.
the
Staff were
atmosphere.
amazing.
Yeah, the music.
Remember that lady, the first lady that
Yeah,
booked us in?
yeah. The lady that booked us in.
Was her name Hilda?
Oh God, do you remember her name? I don't remember her name.
Is it Hilda?
I have no
Or
idea.
Helga?
I don't know.
something like that.
Anyway, she was delightful. She got us
Yeah.
into our room because I think we were a bit early, weren't we?
Yes, she got us into our rooms as quick as we could.
Yep.
She was dead pleasant with us. And we got into the rooms. And it's great because you go out, and because we were in Pop Century, it was like as if you were a shrunken toy.
Yeah, with all the massive statues and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's like you're in there. Yeah, all the big toys were knocking around.
Yeah.
The
I'd
so-
like to do art and animation though once.
Well, one of the big pulling points, and we've got to say, is the Skyliner.
Yeah, that is a good thing.
They need to extend the Skyliner to some of the other hotels and parks.
Skyliner or gondola, whatever you want to call them. It's great because you come straight outside. And what's the other hotel that's on the other side?
That's the Art of Animation. Oh, no, it's All Star. All
Yeah.
Star Resort, yeah.
And both those hotels can come out when they get onto the Skyline.
Yeah.
Then it stops off at the big white one. The posh, like,
Yeah,
old town.
yeah.
Is it going with a C?
I know. Look, I don't know why Caribbean Beach Resort
No,
is
it's not
sticking in my head. Call ourselves experts? No, we do
No.
not, because we are not.
I'd Google it, but he tells me off.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So the Skyliner goes
and then it
from
stops off, and
yeah.
then you go straight to either Epcot or you can go to Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood Studios.
And it's great. And then even if you go to Epcot, you can then jump on the monorail and go over to Magic Kingdom.
Yep.
And you can go via some of the other hotels.
So at the time of us attending to now, they have most recently changed the travel rules for going to the hotels and going to the parks. We're not going to go into that on this. I think
No,
it's
another one.
disastrous what they have done.
Let's see if it works. They're going to try it out probably over the summer period, see if it works over the summer period.
We'll see what happens.
And see whether it
Yeah.
stays. But back to our holiday. So when which park did we go in first?
Well, hang on, no. So we got to the hotel, and I'd said prior to us going out on this trip that we should have booked ourselves in for Magic Kingdom that very first day of getting there.
Oh, because it was still under COVID rules and regulations.
Yeah, so you
no
had-
characters were out and stuff like
yeah,
that.
and you had to book your park
day in.
reservations.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know why we didn't do it. I don't know the discussion that we had, but we did not book to go in that first night.
Because I thought, from what you were saying to me, I thought we lost a day, and that would mean that we were in the loop. What we could have done is gone in for an extra day because we had more days
Yeah,
than I thought.
we had 14 days in total,
So,
yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought we only had the days that we had
so,
booked
yeah.
for. So I was like, well, why would I want to go in for about 4 hours? Now, if I'd known what I know now, I'd have gone straight in.
Exactly, yeah.
So
So
one
what we
second, this didn't communicate that to me. Communicated it wrong.
What we did do is we jumped in an Uber and we went to Walmart.
Yeah.
After about 24 hours of being awake.
Yeah.
And yeah, we are. If you watch our vlog for that trip, we are wandering around Walmart like zombies, very very late at night.
Someone's very grumpy. Won't let us shop.
Yeah, in shock of the fact that how big it actually is.
Come on, Julie, I want to go home.
But it wasn't just that. It was trying to get an Uber back afterwards.
I want to go bed.
We were stuck in that car park for ages waiting for that Uber to turn up, and then it kept getting cancelled, the one we had, and what have you. So yeah, we didn't have any transport of our own for this trip. It was a specifically stay in resort, go to the parks. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, and then so let's move on because we're doing this day by day. Because don't forget we were there for 3 weeks.
Yeah, well,
this is a podcast. These guys don't want me sat there for 3 weeks.
No. What we'll do, we'll talk about our first day in Magic Kingdom.
I'm saving you.
So yeah, it was our first day was Magic Kingdom. I mean, why wouldn't you start off your trip at the ultimate park with the castle?
Is it the ultimate?
It is for going to a Disney park. Is it the
ultimate?
Well, look, would you want to have started, not knowing any of the parks, would you have wanted to start at any of the other parks?
No, but that's not what well, yeah, Disneyland.
No, you idiot.
Well, no, you said the ultimate park.
In that.
Well, you gotta be more specific, aren't you?
Walt Disney World.
Gotta be more specific.
As far as I'm concerned, you start off in Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
Yeah. And I tell you what, I think
we didn't finish it there though.
We didn't finish it there. No, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
One of the biggest buzzes I got was actually arriving at the park and Julie crying.
Well, it's taken me 42 years to get there.
Yeah.
And a lot of arguments and falling outs and divorces because nobody wanted to go with me.
It was.
I never actually even thought I was ever going to get there. I thought I was always going to look at it in a picture.
It was good. It was good to actually see her in tears through the emotion of getting there, being at the front where the train comes across, seeing her crying.
See, I love everything Disney, and it was great because once I'm there, it was like my bedroom's Disney. You even had Alexas in your rooms that were Disney.
Yeah.
They had that talked to you like Mickey Mouse. You come outside, I've got a Mickey Mouse statue stood outside staring at me. I walk into Pop Century and everything is made in Mickey shaped heads, and then I can buy merchandise that's Mickey. I can buy drinks that have got Mickey shaped stuff on them, and it was just like, oh my god, this is like.
And it's never too much.
No, if anything, you want more. But so it was for me. It's something I've been waiting for many, many years, and I really love it. And it just felt, for me, it feels like therapy. As much as people go, oh, this Disney therapy, I just loved it. I love being in it because I used to love drawing the cartoons. I used to love watching the cartoons. I used to love everything about Disney. It used to bring me a lot of joy. And then to be there was lovely. It was nice to walk in, and you get there and you got the train, the train station outside the front. You got all the flowers with Mickey. And you're like, oh my god, I've actually made it. Then you walk underneath the tunnels, and then you go through, and you've got the flag. And then as you walk round, oh, there it is down at the end of the street.
There's the castle. There's that moment.
The thing is, I probably won't get as upset as I did do at that one, but I'm really looking forward to going to California to be able to see Walt's room and his light on.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we're going later on in the year because we'll see his light on. Because it'll be dark.
Darker sooner. Yeah. Yes, it'll have more of an effect.
I'm hoping so anyway, because they're 10 hours behind us, but I'm hoping so. But, yeah, and there is a tour that you can do apparently, so I might look into that.
We will
look
into that.
Back to Disney World. So then, yeah. And then for me, it was like, on it, we've got to go here. And we had to go around and do all the rides. I can't remember which ride we went on first.
Do you know what? I was going to ask you the exact question. I can't remember the first ride we went on. I really can't. I mean, I remember going down Main Street and everybody was stopping to have the pictures all the way down. And
we didn't stop it. We didn't stop Tony.
I think it was too busy at that point.
That's another thing about Tim. He's like, can we get a photo here? No. Come on, let's have a photo. No, I'm tired now. I'll go home.
No.
Jimmy, you're stopping for photos.
I can't think.
Second time around we did. You stopped more.
I have a feeling we went off into Frontierland.
You reckon? Did we not go down and see if we could get on Snow White and Seven Dwarfs? Because that was so busy. That ride was always so busy. Because Tron wasn't open then.
That's that's a good point. I think you might be right there. I think the first ride we might have done is Snow White.
I think we looked at that and we sort of weighed up. That's got no fast track pass. You don't get any lightning lanes for it. Because remember we had like a perk of we have like given to us rides that we could book on?
No, we did Genie Plus.
Did we?
So at the time it was the Genie Plus. Oh no, that's what we did. We got there, and that first morning in the hotel room, we were up.
Oh God, that's what we were doing early.
Yeah,
trying to book on the rides.
Yeah, refreshing at 7 o'clock to get Genie Plus to get booked.
We mustn't, which didn't have Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, so we must have queued for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, but we were like sat there. You had to be up, and both was on the app going, "We've got to get on the rides. We've got to get on the rides.
Yeah.
Got to get on."
Have you got it? No, I've got it. I've got us on.
We're on. We're on.
What time are we on? Oh, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
What the?
Was that no? That was that was You're thinking more for not Genie Plus. You're thinking more for virtual queues.
No, I'm not. Genie Plus was that. You wanted to get on and you wanted to book Genie Plus on whatever rides it was, the common one, the one that you wanted to do, and you could book it, and then once it was either once you'd ridden it or 2 hours after you'd booked that first one, you could book the next one. And that was it. But no, there was the virtual queues for.
They were a nightmare.
Yeah.
That was stressful.
It's too.
That's stressful.
Yeah, it takes away from your enjoyment in the park of experiencing everything.
Sitting up waiting for wait, 6:59, 7 o'clock, go. Are you on yet? Are you on yet? You're flipping it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we've missed it all. That's it, we're not getting on today. We've got to wait now till 12 o'clock. Put a timer on your clock, right, till 12 o'clock. Go.
Yeah,
go.
That was the likes of Tron when we went on.
It was Tron. It was Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy, yeah.
And again, the swizz with that one was you had to be in the park at 2 o'clock for the one that you wanted to be on.
Well, that's another episode again.
Yeah.
So yeah, first day in the park, Magic Kingdom. Favorite ride in there on that first visit? Can you think of? I know what was my favorite go-to kind of ride being in there.
What?
Well, I say that it's a mixture between either Big Thunder Mountain or Haunted Mansion.
No. Don't have Indiana Jones there, do they?
No.
What?
Just talk a little close to your microphone. That's all. I don't know.
I'm just leaning back and thinking.
Yeah, no, they don't have Indiana Jones there.
See, I told you about the control. Someone call the cops. Controlling and coercive.
I like Haunted Mansion in Magic Kingdom just because I love a good dark ride. It's a ghostly, spooky kind of one. I like the nostalgia of it. Not a massive fan of Jungle Cruise. It's one of those you kind of do it.
That lad was hilarious though.
The
tour guide one, he was funny.
Not on that first visit. No, that wasn't on the first visit.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. Yeah. Jungle Cruise is one of those where I'll do it once on a trip, and I'll do it once on a trip, and then that's it. I won't go on it again in that visit. Whereas Haunted Mansion, I'd go on that every time I went back into Magic Kingdom.
I'm looking forward to the one in California.
Yeah, well, again, that's another episode. But yeah, you still haven't said what was your favourite ride.
Oh no. Thinking.
You got Space Mountain.
No. That gave me felt like that hurt that.
you got Snow White and Seven
I think
Dwarfs.
that might have been the one that I liked because we were messing around with that guy and swinging on it.
Oh yeah, Snow White.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, that's something we like to do, and we've done it over in Asia as well. When you're on Snow White, obviously the carriages rock like a barrel, And
We swing it to try and
yeah,
see if anybody else in the carriage will like join in.
especially when you get to the end
Yeah.
and you got Snow White dancing in the cottage.
And we had that the first time we did it, and what got us onto doing it is we were doing it, and then this guy behind us was doing
Well,
it.
we kind of went, "Why is this thing still rocking?" And then we looked behind, and yeah, you got this fairly stocky guy with his girlfriend, and he's rocking the hell out of it. So
With us.
we were like joining in, yeah.
Yay.
So yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was good fun.
So we've tried to do it every single time since.
Yeah.
But we've never met anybody like him who's that much fun.
No.
So.
No.
And
yeah, we stayed right to the bitter end, didn't we? We stayed right till the nighttime show.
Yep.
Watched the show and the fireworks. Saw Tinkerbell come down the zip line.
Tinkerbell looks like a man. It's either that or there's like massive, loads of harnesses, and the shoes just looked funny, and you could tell it was a wig because the hair. It was just the way the legs and the arms were dead strong and muscular compared to how Tinkerbell is drawn in character.
Yeah,
it was funny. I'm like, it looks like Tinkerbell's been to the gym.
The show's very impressive, and again, that's the difference between Disney and Universal. At Disney, you're in the park all day, you're going on the rides, then you've got the show to look forward to at the end of the night. I
remember the first meal we had, our first snack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was those burger spring rolls.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
not horrible, but they were a bit weird.
I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me. Bless me. I like them, but the thing is, I like generic kind of unhealthy foods. Let's say.
Tim doesn't like to consume food that is food. Tim likes to consume food that is processed.
How far into the trip did we have our first Dole Whip?
It was over there because it was just by the Tiki room.
Yeah, yeah.
And we had to eat it as quick as we possibly could because the sun was killing it.
It was melting like crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're like, Dole Whip.
Yeah, we got the Dole Whip float, didn't we? So it was a kind of drink with the Dole Whip on top. I don't think it was on that first.
No, it was like the third or fourth day because we actually went to the water park as well on this one.
We went to Typhoon Lagoon, but yeah, we'll get onto that. But
yeah, so then I wouldn't say that was my favourite park. It's my favourite part because you got the castle.
Yeah.
And you've got all the shops to go and shop in, and it's the iconic scenes. Now I do like Tomorrow World because it's got Tron.
Mm-hmm.
And of course you got the Runaway Train, which is good. You got Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which is good. Haunted Mansion,
Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
But then it's all the nostalgia rides, isn't it? It's Peter Pan, it's Snow White.
Now they bring in the queues then, so you have to wait till for an adult. Just wait till later on.
Yeah.
And just jump on them. And of course you've got.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh there. Oh, Small World, yeah, of course.
Not as good as the one over in Asia. It's got Groot on it. Yeah. And then, you've got Winnie the Pooh. You've got.
You got the carousel, obviously, and you got the sword, which we didn't pull the sword from the stone, so
it's never gonna come out for us.
No. We didn't do Autopia. We didn't go on the cars.
No, because you didn't want to. Excuse me. What else did we do?
Buzz Lightyear.
Oh yeah.
Space Ranger spin, is it?
Oh, and Monsters Inc. there, isn't it?
No.
Is it Stitch then?
It was the Stitch Encounter, wasn't it?
Stitch Encounter.
Yeah. Which is really good. I like the fundamentals of that.
Where's the Monsters Inc. one?
That was in Asia.
No, the Monsters Inc. one where we go and sit and there's Sully and because the Stitch Encounter isn't there a Stitch Encounter over in Tomorrow's Land?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's the Stitch Encounter.
Yeah.
But then you have got a Monsters Inc. ride.
No.
Yeah, you walk in, you go and right, go on, you carry on.
What, you stood in the lobby where you're in like the lobby of the Monsters Inc. Institute or university or something like that?
When you talk. Because he will argue with me until he's blue in the face.
I remember in kind of future land over in Asia that there was the Monsters Inc. bit, because we went on. It's the one with the torch where you're shining it at.
No, not that one. It's not right. You went in and you had because you had to walk down. In just carry on and talk about something else this time. Let's go for it.
I'm talking. I don't know what to talk about now.
Okay, so because we're going for nearly an hour,
Yeah.
And we've not even got to day 2.
No.
Day 2, we were in Hollywood Studios.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's leave that for now. We'll wrap up this episode on watching the show and making our way back to our hotel for the night. After our first day in a Disney park, she's still looking.
Yeah, because you're now going to leave it, and then next time we'll never remember. Monsters Inc.'s laughter floor. Thank you very much.
Monsters Inc. laughter floor.
See, I always have to prove you're wrong.
Oh, right. So there isn't a Stitch in there. Stitch is in Epcot. Yeah, Stitch Encounter thing is in Epcot, where you go into the bit where you've got Living Off the Land and the ocean bit. You go in there.
No, that's Turtle. They've got this Turtle in. You got
So do you have a Stitch one?
No.
God.
He doesn't know.
It's
anything.
bad when you're getting confused by the parks now as to what's where.
Stitch isn't on anything in here.
No.
So Stitch, the only thing is a character of Stitch that comes out of the wall, and that's in Tomorrowland.
Right. Okay.
See, I know my stuff. He doesn't know his stuff.
It's the confusion. It's the confusion.
Anyway, so yeah.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Are we wrapping this one up then?
We shall wrap this one up for now, and we will continue our next episode next week, where we went to Hollywood Studios. Yeah. So thank you for listening once again. Thank you for coming back to our podcast. We very much do appreciate it. Julie's messing with the dog.
Yeah.
As he's yawning, she's sticking a finger into his mouth. So thank you. If you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe. We are on all platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Thread, Facebook. Please, we do appreciate your support, and thank you for coming back to listen to our episode once again.
Thank you very much.
Take care, everybody. See you on the flip side.
Bye.